Good day. This video will be about still part of the application form, and there's also a page or two where the client have to do certain things according to the FIS law. The insurance companies want to know how much you can spend on a policy. So you will talk about affordability. You will take your income, you will take your expenses and what you've got left as cash to spend, and then thereafter you will say, listen here, this policy you can afford a premium of about 300 Rand or 400 Rand, something like that. People working for the government can only spend 15% of their salary, which the rep or agent also have to work out, and then it will be put on as a stop order on your payslip. The agent will ask questions to find out your needs, which I've in a previous video tell you guys what can be covered in a policy. So the needs is what a client wants and who he wants to cover. And the agent have to write a summary about the conversation between himself and you as the client. How the conversation was regarding the fact that he ask you questions regarding the needs. The agent will also go through then on the application form through very important aspects of the policy. What does policy cover and all that type of stuff. And then you have to write another summary of how you have talked about and questions you have asked. So basically a summary of that as well. Some clients replace policies. Now, a replacement means that you stop a policy and take another one. Now, when you have taken that previous policy or any policy, there's cost involved. There's cost involved regarding the company's cost to put this thing on the system, capture, put it on a system. There's commission that will be paid to the agent. And meaning that when you cancel a policy like that, and you take it a new one, it will be the same cost. So you double up your cost. And the waiting period is also coming into the urgency of this policy, meaning that some people's waiting period is already passed, and now with a new policy they have to start over. Some companies will say, listen here, give us evidence that you have taken out this policy before with the other company, you have now cancelled it, you've gone through the waiting period, and they will take over that waiting period as if it was their policy. A question will be asked, do you want to cancel a policy in the next 4 months? Or have you, prior to this policy or this date, cancel a policy 4 months before? Then the agent have to let you fill in a replacement form. A replacement form gives reasons why you cancelled the previous policy, and the other one is that they're looking at the client mustn't lose in the situation, because unfortunately some agents is pushing, and I know I will handle it in a later video of my series regarding what happened with we get the crooks in the industry. So I will talk about that on a later stage. But be sure not someone to cancel a policy. You have to fill in yes or a no. Are you going to cancel a policy? You have to say yes or no, and you will sign nearby today. So this is basically the needs, the summaries of the conversation regarding the selling of this policy, which the agent will communicate to you, and what you have said back. He must summarize all this and do that affordability test. Okay, so the next video I will make is regarding the last page usually, and there's fine print there as well. I'll just go quickly through that. Okay, thanks for your time.